Welcome back. Yes, there's been a lot of news this week, but don't miss what happened in the fight against climate change. Some consequential actions. Big oil is facing its own climate reckoning. There's some clear calls to change the business model entirely. Just this week alone, two of the world's largest oil companies, ExxonMobil and Chevron, faced successful rebukes from their shareholders for stalling on climate initiatives. On Wednesday, Exxon shareholders elected two members of climate-focused investor group to serve on the company's board. It was a major blow to Exxon management and a clear directive about clean energy's role in that company's future. On the same day, over 60% of Chevron shareholders voted in favor of a petition by climate activists making Chevron responsible not just for their own emissions, but the emissions of the products they sell to customers as well. Also, this week, in a landmark case overseas, a Dutch court decided that Dutch Royal Shell, yes, Shell, is individually liable for their role in climate change. The Dutch court ruled that the company will have to drastically speed up the rate at which they cut carbon emissions. So, to discuss the impact of this big week, I'm joined now by Professor Leah Stokes, Assistant Professor of Climate Policy at the University of California at Santa Barbara, UCSB, and Robinson Meyer, the climate reporter for The Atlantic. And Robinson, I want to start with you. Am I overhyping this, or was this as consequential of a week as it seems when it comes to engaging the private sector and the oil industry in becoming part of the solution instead of part of the problem?
No, you're absolutely right. It's a huge, huge week. And I think there's really two big reasons for that. You know, the first is that investor groups like Vanguard and BlackRock have been making noise for a long time about how they're concerned about climate change and how they want to see companies take more of a stand on it. But mostly that has remained in this kind of, proxy petition mode. It has remained in where they're asking the companies to do things in a kind of non-binding way, or they're expressing a lot of concern. And in some ways, it's not that far from the Senate. This is the first week this is the first time with this Exxon vote where they really changed the makeup of a company's, board of directors, the most powerful people at the company, because the company was not acting fast enough on climate change. And what we know, too, is that this, with this Exxon vote, and specifically, we know that two directors on the Exxon board were elected, two of these activist directors. A third may still make it onto the board. There's still kind of a Damoclesian sword over the whole company, right? So
sure,
they won at least two directors this week. Next time, these shareholders have already acted. Next time they could replace the full board. That is the kind of latent power that we also saw this week.